Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Chris, how about the pressure for Judge chasing Maris's mark when you get to a place in the year that you're either homering or your at-bat was a failure? Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Out to short. Wendell fires over to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, and our starting pitcher here today, Randy Vasquez, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The wind and the pitch. Jorge Soler leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Luis Arias stands in here, takes ball one low. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And a pitch. And a foul ball left side. Bounce to the right. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And that's in there for strike one. Smash to the left side. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. New inning getting started at the plate. Giancarlo Stanton. Singing, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Luzardo back to work.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him, as we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. When you look at the common thread for guys that are elite level hitters, hitting the ball hard is a place you start, and Giancarlo Stanton is a guy, can't pick it up cleanly.
That is good. The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Base hit, left center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right side. Sanchez on the run. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging for third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Number 61 stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. Sanchez ranging back some more, pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. This one in the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. That one down the line. Fair ball. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Higashioka off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Judge is under it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Brian De La Cruz now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The 0-2. Got him. That's the second out.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
And now Jesus Sanchez. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Base hit center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And up next for Miami, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings over the top of that one. Man at second. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Marlins lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Left fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering misses the mark. now 1-1. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
2-1 on Judge. And Judge spoils that one. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Torres stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's even up. And strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. But they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Joey Wendell.
The shortstop.
Wendell bats left, throws right, 32 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. In the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Now, Nick Fortes in there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. And delivers outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. Soler hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Cuba. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So a man aboard. Luis Ariz stands in. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Soler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1 so far.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Next offering is outside. High in the air, out to right. Cabrera under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Luzardo back to work. And that's outside. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. Pitch is in there. And the count even at 1. Good eye right there.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That's a laser base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Harrison Bader.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brian De La Cruz. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. That one hit to right. Cabrera settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jake Berger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and they trail it here 2-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now number 61.
Jake Bauer.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1. Chop to first, and he grabs it, foul. And the 0-2. And that one missing low. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. The 2-2. He goes down looking. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera, the switch hitter batting right.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. And there's the strike. Two outs. On a line, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Here comes a pitch. That's in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On the ground, right side. The rise. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Joey Wendell. The wind of the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Cabrera drifts towards it. Makes the catch. 1 away.
the catcher, number 4.
Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top.
This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
2-2 now. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First offering misses the mark. The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. And our score remains 2-1. Top 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Huascar Brazoban up and loosening in the pen. Okert warming up as well. Judge gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now this is in the air down the line. De La Cruz in position. He's got it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Step off throw to first, and Judge back in safely. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's the reigning all-star MVP. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one misses, and that is ball one. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. The pitch. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Bader in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Snap throw to first. Judge back in standing. Oh, and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And here it comes. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Bell steps on the bag, third out, and that ends the frame. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Outfield playing pretty shallow. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. Ball one there. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Peralta in his sixth season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. King getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off-speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and the pitcher just won the battle.
Chisholm in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And the batter now, Ryan De La Cruz. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Now snap throw to first. Chisholm back on a dive.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That's in there. One ball, one strike. Just off the outside edge. At the belt and fires. And there's a strike. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe and second with a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Caught him looking for the K. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1.
with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess it's hard to see. You always telling no call police, you a rat.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Oscar Brazoban.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And a pitch. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Arise makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake.
And up next for New York, number 61, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kicks and deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting.
1 down. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. That one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Right-handed reliever.
1-1.
One out. Runners at first and second.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals.
3-2.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa on deck for the Yankees. This to third. Nice stop. The throw. Berger to second. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with light tower power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Wendell. Jump throw. And that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Peralta back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
2-0 to Cal. Here it comes. And a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it's out of here. A solo shot, his 11th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tommy Kahnle.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And now here is Jake Berger. In there, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering upstairs. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Joey Wendell.
And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. And that's in there for strike one. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch inside. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Out towards right center field. Bader sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Steven Okert. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Steven Okert.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air to left center. De La Cruz grabs it on the run.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one's in there, 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. A.J. Puck getting ready to go. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Bell settles under this one. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. 1 for 3. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's the strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And he deals. Stays alive.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Back foot slider struck him out. One left for the Yankees, and it remains 5-2. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jonathan Loaisiga. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Singing some Jonathan Loaisiga nuggets. He hails from Nicaragua. It's not a place that's produced a lot of big leaguers. Marvin Bernard, Dennis Martinez among the few. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Right side. Torres handles. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Josh Bell.
Yeah, and he's quietly become a cog in the Yankees bullpen. Good firm velocity, a guy that's very consistent with his mechanics, repeating that delivery.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And the next pitch is way outside. Two outs. Line to left. Judge puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail at 5-2. So the Marlins go with a new arm, A.J. Puck.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Number 61 stepping in now for the Yankees. And here it comes. Looked like it was a little bit up, Puck. A lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. There's a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
And a pitch. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
On the ground, right side. Arise on to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And now the lefty in the air, left field. De La Cruz should have this one, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Back up the, oh, that got him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And now the count is even.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a bouncer to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
First and second, two down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Cabrera, the lead runner at second. Connor Falefa on at first with 2 down. Next one is off the plate. 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And a strike in there.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Chop to third. Berger fires over to first. Judge out on the play. That's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins 2. Now on the bump, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one missing inside. Ripped to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Brian De La Cruz, the next to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. Holmes throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. And that one in the air center field. Bader hauls it in, 2 away.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Up the middle. Not in time. He legs it out.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And now, Jake Berger. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Yankees up by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Listen what them saying. It's like I can't take, better get this in your brain. The spirit of the legends is flowing into my veins. I mean, you're still keeping them entertained while you're chopping the knowledge and paint the picture in the frame. Keeping it militant is the mission and the aim till you're seated with the gods and they remember the name.
Uh-oh, circus in town, method bringing them ruckus. It's me versus these clowns, straight up bringing them brothers. My team holding it down, straight up bringing them butters. When I rain blowing them clouds, better bring them umbrellas.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.